electric aura. If I had electricity, I'd be. But anyway, so guys, so I have this thing I wanted to start. It was called Electric Sketches. And though I did say it twice a week, mm, is it twice a week? I don't know. I think I missed it. Oh damn, music. Let's try to get away from the music. Woo. So guys, I do this thing where I speak. No, I speak. I draw about the heart. Because I've been heartbroken. I've been hurt before. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. So who has it? Yeah, that was a close. My nose, guys. Yo, it's cold. So I've been tormented by love. And it's not just romanticism love. You could have family members that hurt you, friends. Love is love. So I'm an Aquarius. I'm always. We could be asking a question. It could be for us, but then it could be for humanity, right? So there's a trick to it. There's a trick to asking the question. I don't know why. I don't know why. So I was going around. I think I was on lives. And there's a bunch of like 100 million tarot readers on lives and stuff. So I'm going around. Okay, and I asked a specific question. I said, "How do you heal the heart?" This is not a new question. This is like an old question. This question has been a question forever. So I got one female, seemed like her heart was broken, but you know, we were bonding on that. But it was kind of like, if I think about it now, I was kind of purposely asking her too. Sounds weird because I've been asking people these questions because I'm trying to gain perspective on what people think about it, right? So as humans, what we do is we selfishly give um, answers as if what we need. And if that was the case, we all wouldn't have broken hearts. Okay. So none of this makes sense what I'm talking about. But this is the perception of what I'm seeing. Because there's just not romanticism broken of hearts. There's all different types of broken hearts. We completely forget about that. We only think, damn it, police officer hater, man. Oh, I think it's one of them ICE police cars. No? Oh, crap. I think it's one of them ICE police cars. Damn hater. Messing up my life. So, yeah. So, it's not only romanticism love, there's all types of perspectives of love. But everybody answers the question like it's like you're talking to them. So, what they would do. So, the question is, how do you heal? Hey, hey, hey. How do you heal a heart? Right? And I think that you could never heal your heart. I think your heart can be regenerated. And then I thought about it in a different prospect. Without your heart, you don't exist in this world. You could be special. You could be hurt. I'm not hurt. You could be hurt. Yeah, you could be hurt. You could have no leg, no arm, but guess what? Your heart still exists, right? Um, versus anything else. Damn, it's cold in New York, guys. Your heart will always exist. It will always keep beating, right? So, and I think we're in this world as self-centered people to like hurt each other. We can make each other happy, but it's inevitable to get your heart broken. So every time I would ask this question, I would get self-centered answers. And I'm like, how does this help us? Right? So then I'm thinking, how can we regenerate the heart? Right? How can we regenerate the art? I mean, the heart. Guys, it's fucking cold outside. My lips is about to turn a certain color. But anyway, so this is my perspective on what love is in a weird way. So this is electric sketches. So I think you can regenerate the heart. I think your heart is probably not literally physically bruised, but I feel like it's been through so much that you might not even know. So you have to regenerate your heart. And I think the way you can regenerate it is getting to know yourself. That is the answer I was looking for. Everybody else gave stupid answers. That's the answer I was. Nobody gave that answer. Why is that not an answer? Loving yourself. Oh, is that a booger? Guy? Oh, that's water. That's from the heat. Yeah. So why did nobody give that answer? I don't know. The ultimate gift to regenerating your heart is getting to know thyself. Or I would have loved to hear time heals it all. Something, but everybody gave me these dumb things. Well, girl, you should have left, or this and that. So this is all projected information, okay? And everything is not the concept of romanticism love. That's not the only concept that is real. Sometimes your mother broke your heart. Sometimes your daddy broke your heart. You know what I'm saying? The person down the block broke your heart if you knew them, right? 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 So, how does the heart beat again? My hands are cold. It's cold. How can the hands move again? But anyways, so that is the question. I want someone else, if you can see it from that perspective, anybody in the chat or whatever, and anybody sees this later on. The question is, how do you regenerate the heart? How do you, because it's already hurt. The memories are there. Nothing ever goes away. How can you regenerate the heart? So, though I asked a lady this question, she actually made it a topic. But that was like a trick question. I wanted to see the answer. And the answer wasn't a general question. So then I realized, can people be tarot card readers? Can people be spiritual leaders if they're only seeing the perspective of their prospect only through their eyes? You know what I'm saying? So then, are you in the spiritual reading as well? You know, are you? Are you leading the people in the right direction? Or are you just submerging yourselves in the waters along with the bullshit? So, yeah, I had to stop somewhere, guys. It is cold as a mother. So, ooh, I can't feel my arms, guys. I can't feel them. Guys, I think my hands are broken. So, as you can see, this is my sketches. This is my sketch. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of lost on what I was doing here, but I was letting it flow. I was letting the art flow. Flow, flow, flow. You see that? I was letting it flow. I'm sorry. I was letting the art flow. So let me do this. So guys, this is a heart, as you can see, and we're in the month of February. This is the fake Valentine's. Fake Valentine, right? The heart cries because guess what? Sometimes I cry, right? My heart might not be healed all the time, but who hasn't been heartbroken? Say I, hands up, everybody's been. It's what you do with the heartbreak. And guess what I do with it? I sketch. I sketch, I draw, and I paint with the heartbreak. So this is the heart. And as you can see on my sketches, I always have a road that I'm going down. The road is like, where am I gonna go with this? What am I gonna do with this pain that I have? Am I going right? Am I going left? Oh, so sorry. You wanna go? Get through? Oh, no problem. Am I going right? Am I going left? You never know. But guess what? In the midst of the road, I'm going to be emotional. I'm going to be sad sometimes. I'm going to be tired. But it's what I do with that. Okay? And I created this weird car. This weird car. If you see, there's windows here. These windows, I feel like love is a crazy game. I don't know where to look. It can it can hit you in the face in all directions. You don't know if you want to go in this direction, that direction. The mirrors are everywhere. The not the mirrors, the windows of the cars everywhere. As you're navigating this huge, I don't know. This is some type of car, futuristic car that I can't figure out, and I don't know what it is. And sometimes I feel like I feel like I'm everywhere. Like I'm everywhere, but I'm nowhere because I'm trying to be on the side, but everybody keeps. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, and like I feel like sometimes in romanticism, love, there can be tactics of humiliation, or maybe it's embarrassment of what the ego has feelings as. This is so sad, and I embarrassed myself. So up here, guys, if you see up here, that's a clown. Okay, this is a clown. Okay, this is the clown house at the circus. So right, and in the circus, there's toxicity or there's some type of embarrassment. You ever had your ego so up there that you tell yourself, that could never be me. I could never be hurt. And guess what? You find yourself hurt. So this is it. But this is it. And then as you pay attention to my heart, look at his face. Tongue is out and everything. That's the get back. But then you think about it. Does that even make sense? The get back doesn't even make sense because if you totally love yourself, there's no get back. But you know what the real get back is? Living your goddamn self. So, the answer that I was really looking for that nobody gave me, not one person, is go love yourself. Time heals all. I didn't get not one of these answers from all these spiritual people. And then I realized, like, all right, so it's whatever. There's no real end goal to this. I can think what I want to think, and I guess I'll just say it. But regenerate your heart at all times. Feel good. And these past 2 days I've been wearing rose quartz to open the heart, and black tourmaline. I think I wore a lot too, and I feel as I was wearing them, it was getting me closer to the love in the midst of my energy. It was very strong. It's very strong. I felt it. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's very strong. It was like it was healing the heart chakra, right? So I realized that nobody really knows how to answer the question. And maybe I don't know either, but I know that loving yourself is the ultimate gift that you can give to anything or anyone. Without that, you have nothing. And without the heart existing, you can't breathe and you cannot live. So, this is my sketch work. Might not be my best work, but you know what I really love? Art. So, anybody, if you have a creativity. If you have creativity and you can draw, write, do something, do it because you love it, not because anyone else cares. I don't know how to explain it. So, meaning like do what you love in the midst of the bullshit. I guess so. I'm gonna try not to curse anymore, but my hands are warming up. This shit hurts, bruh. So that was really the question. That was really the answer to my question. How do you heal the heart? But somebody kind of took that. But people have been taking it forever, so nobody took my information. It's a question that I asked. But my question is, how do you regenerate the heart in the midst of the hurt? How do you regenerate the heart in the midst of the hurt? Thank you guys. A like and subscribe. And Electric Sketches will be coming back. Okay, I'm gonna be doing this twice a week, right? It is freaking cold. Twice a week, and that's pretty much it. I wish maybe I should never done it right now. I think that my hands that is frozen. is speaking for me. So it's like, ah, my hands. Guess what? Think about it. Your heart is so freaking protected that you have all these. You have muscles. You have not fascia. Is it fascia? I don't know what I'm talking about. You have the skin. Um, you have you have everything like protecting your heart. It's like in a chamber, right? Why the hell did I say fascia? Guys, can I? But anyways, you have everything protecting your heart at all costs. Like the heart is so resilient and so important at all times. The heart is something that is such so beautiful. So the question is, how do you how do you regenerate your heart? Ah, because your heart is always pumping. How do you regenerate your heart, guys? How do you regenerate your heart? Thank you to Electric Sketches. And I'm an artist. Electric Arts. Okay, guys, bye. Later.